take up the color command, how I can give the color to an entity. So first we will set the limits of the drawing sheet. Limits 0, 0. Now I will say 297, 210. That is the A4 size. I will switch off the grids and I will say zoom all. So this exercise we need to do for every new drawing which we want to create. Now we want to give the color to an entity. So first I will go for a color. So you're going to get a dialog box in which you're going to get a different types of colors, which you're going to have 255 colors. Then we will have a bilayer. We will assign the color to a bilayer and we'll just click on red and I will say OK. Now if I start writing any entity, it will write in red color. Suppose I will draw a line. You can draw a line which is in red color. If I want to write a polygon, I will say 4 sides, center of polygon, inscribe. We're going to get it like this. Suppose if you want to change the color, I will say color. Then I will go for one more color. I want to take it blue. I will say OK. Then I will try to write the arc, start point, center point, and this we're going to have it in blue color. Then we want to have a line, draw it in this. So these are the different types of this is how we can assign a color to an entity. And if at all, if you want to create an entity by that particular color, you have to go to color. Then I will say magenta. For this I will say OK. Then I can draw in that particular color. So this is how we will be able to do it. Now the next is I want to have the line type. Suppose if I want to change it to our original color, so I will say color. So go to the bilayer and I will say OK. Then I can draw it in that particular color only. So because the background is white, so it becomes black. So color, actually we are trying to give color to a layer. So we will understand what is layer at a later stage. So now I will say erase all. Say erase, select objects all. And now we want to start with the line type. So whenever we draw a entity, it draws in continuous line type. Now we want to give a different line type. Suppose I want to draw a hidden line. In the drawing, we are going to have a hidden edges. So similarly, here also we can draw a hidden entity, a center line, a dash dot line. We can draw all the types of different types of line types. First, we are going to type line type. So by default, we will always have the continuous line type. So if you want to draw in a particular line type, first we must load the line type. So to load the line type, you click on load here, line type manager. You just click over the load and then click on, see, these are the different line types which are available in the library. The one which you want, you can select this. So this is basically because they don't load all the line types in the drawing sheet. That is basically because to reduce the space or the memory space which is going to be occupied when you are trying to save the file. So first I want to go for the center line type. You will just click on the center and I will say OK. Then I will go for the line type. Then I will make it dash dot line type. OK. Then I want to load hidden. You come over to this, you just click over this and type H, hidden. So you're going to get the hidden line type. OK. So this is how we can load the different line types. But still, if I want to draw, it won't draw in a particular line type. It is by default, it is still taking the continuous line type, because by default the layer will going to have the default line type as the continuous line type. So now I want to make that as the current line type. So to make it that as the current line type, so click on type LT. Now here I want to make hidden line type. So I just click on hidden and make that as the current line type. You just click on current. Then you say OK. Now whatever we want to draw, it will going to draw in hidden line type. So we have the circle, we have the line, we have line here. So here still it is not showing that the line type, which is the current line type, but that is basically because of the line type scale factor. To do that, I will say LT scale, then the line type I will going to take it as 10. So that is basically the adjustment what we want to do. Suppose if I say LT's line type scale, which will going to consider 20, so then it will going to have the wider line type difference. Similarly, if I take 30, so it will still become wider. So this is how we can adjust the different line types. So I can change the color of this line type also. That color I will say I want it in red color. Now I will say okay and draw in that particular color. So henceforth, whatever you want to draw, it will going to draw in the hidden line type. Similarly, if I say line type, I will want to draw it in dash dot line. So I will say dash dot and make that as the current line type and say okay. Then if I draw a circle, so it will draw in dash dot line. See here. So this is how we can use it in different line types. Polygon. So this is how we will be able to draw the entities in different line types. So to go to the default layer, so first I will go to the color and I will say by layer and say okay. And similarly LT, and I will say that here you will not get the by layer. Instead I will say by layer and I will say current line type is dash dot. I will make that by layer as the current line type. You will say by layer and say okay. Then whatever you draw, it will going to draw in the continuous line type. So this is how we can be able to write the different entities in different line types and also in different. Before actually going for the layer, first we will switch off the grid and then we will go to limits. I will say 0, 0 and 297, 210, which will going to be the A4 size, and say zoom on. Now to start, to begin with, we want to have a layer command. This command allows the user to create a transparent layer in a drawing. So this is layer means a transparent sheets which kept one above the other. A layer can be assigned with a line type, that is out. I can draw a hidden line or a continuous line or a center line, and I can have the color. That means I can have different entity colors, and then the line width. That means in a drawing, suppose if you have a constructional drawings or the projections, the width of the line will going to be reduced. That means the line thickness will going to play a major role, which will be there, which will be applicable in our drawing sheets. And any number of layers can be created. And then the advantage of layer is I can switch off and I can switch on, and I can freeze it or I can thaw it. So these are the advantages, and we will see what will going to be the benefit by doing it. So we will going to take up a very small exercise wherein we will create a layer of circle and the line type is continuous. Layer of the end, color of the layer is red. Then the line thickness is 0.3. Then we are going to use a triangle layer. Line type drawn in that layer will be hidden. Then the color we can give green, and the line width which will going to be 0.4. Similarly, a square layer wherein you are going to have the center line type, blue color, 0.5 width. Similarly, pentagon, dash dot, magenta, and 0.8 line width. So this is a small exercise. We will going to create it now. So to do that, first I will go to the layer. Command is layer. So what I need to create that. So we will go to get a dialog box. So in this dialog box, we can see a layer which is kept one above the other, which will going to be different layers. By default, we are going to have only one layer, which is 0, which is on or off, freeze or thaw, lock or unlock, color of the layer, line type of the layer, and the line width default. So these are the various options which will going to be getting it. Now first I want to create a new layer. Since I want to create a new layer, I will go for the new layer here. So then the moment when you click on this, we will going to get a layer 1. So in that what we need to create is we need to create a circle layer. So first we will type circle here. CIRCLE is the circle. Then I want to give the color to that particular entity. I want to give it in red color. So I will say red. Okay. Then I want to make that as the color, sorry, by default that is continuous. So it is already there as a continuous layer, continuous line type. We need not have to worry about that. Then we have the line width is 0.3. So here the default, we have the default line type, which is by default it will going to have some thickness. We will going to consider 0.3 and I will say okay. So this is how we will be able to create a layer. Now we will go for the next one, wherein I want to write triangle, line type is hidden, color is green and 0.4. Now we will do that. So again you go to a new layer. So here I will type triangle. The color of the entity is, I want it in green. So you go to green and say okay. Then we have hidden layer, hidden as the line type. So you can come to this. By default we will always have only one line type, which is solid line type. So I want to load this. So I will click on load, bring it down here and type H. So I will say okay. Then again load, I want to have the center line type. Again we have the center and dash dot. We will going to load both now itself. So go to center, type C and say okay. Similarly you click on load. Here the cursor will be, by default it will be at the file. Don't type H there itself. You take the cursor and pointing it any one of this line type and then type H and say okay. Hidden, sorry, it's already there, which is already hidden. So I will go to this and I will type C, center, and I will say okay. Center is also there. Then I'll go to this and I will type dash dot. So type D and say okay. Now the triangle layer is assigned with hidden line type. So I will come to click on hidden and say okay. So now it has been changed to hidden, but by default you are going to have 0.3 as the line type. Now what I want to do, it is 0.4. So you come down to 0.4. So you click on this 0.4 and say okay. Now similarly again go to new layer. So here the next is square. So I will type square, SQUARE, square line type. Then the color of that is blue. So you click on this and make it as a blue color and say okay. Then the line type is center. You click on hidden and make that as the center line type and say okay. Then the line width should be 0.5. So you click on this and make it as 0.5. Then say okay. Now we have changed the different layer. Similarly, the next one is the pentagon, which is here. So again create on a new layer and write pentagon. Then the color of that is magenta and dash dot. So color of this is magenta, which is here. You click on this. Then go to center. You want it with hidden center dash dot. So you click on dash dot. And then the line type is 0.8. So you make it 0.8 and say okay. So these are the different layers which has been assigned with color, line type and the line width. So this is how you will be able to create this. Now we will going to, now by default which we are in which layer? So one which is been ticked here. So this is the current layer. Now what I want to do is I want to create a circle in a circle layer. So if I want to create the circle in circle layer, so the circle layer has to become the current layer. So that is because now the layer 0 is the one which is being ticked here. So that means you have a right mark. That means that is the current layer. So now we want to make that one as the current layer. So to make that as the current layer, first you go to circle layer and click set as the current layer. The moment when you click on this, so you can see that circle layer has become the current layer. Now we will going to create a circle now. So I will draw a circle, click on this, and we will going to draw it in circle layer. So now the line type, I will going to switch on the line type. So here, this is the line type. This is the OSNAP, which is this. This is the grid. So I want to make it the line width. Isoplane, tracking, layer ortho. This is the line width, line weight. Okay. Now we have the, you click on this to line width display. By default, always the line width display will be switched off. To create a triangle in a triangular layer. So you make that layer as the current layer. How do I know that we are working in a current layer? Circle, you can see here the current layer is circle. So the color of the entity is red. So we can see it is written in red color. The line width is 0.3. So naturally it is in the dark color. And then the line type is continuous. So it has the continuous line type. Now the next is I want to make this triangle as the current layer. So you just come down to this triangle and click on the current layer. You just set as the current. You click on this. Now we can see that the current layer is triangle. Now I want to use a polygon command to draw the triangle layer. Now since triangle has got 3 sides, I will say 3 sides. Then specify center of polygon. I will going to consider any point and then inscribed in circle. Now we will try to draw this. So we are drawing this, but still it writes in continuous. That is basically because even though it is a hidden, since the line type scale factor what we have considered, it is what 12,9. But since we have changed the limits of the drawing, so obviously that has to be changed. So to do that, I will say LT scale. So instead of 1, I will going to take around 10. So we can see the regenerating the model. You have the hidden line type. I will just increase this again 20. So you can see that the line type scale factor, as we increase the line type scale factor, so naturally you will be able to get this to your required hidden line type. So now we want the square. The next one is the square. You just come down to square and click on the set current layer. You are going to get this. Now we are going to use the polygon command. Again, we are going to use polygon. The number of sides is 4. So I will use the center of polygon as this, inscribed. Now we will going to take it 0.5. Then which is center line type. So I will say LT scale. So here I think it is 20 is much more easier. Then LT scale, if I take 50, will it be possible? Now it's not taking it still. So here I will take LT scale. I will just check this dimension. We will see how much it has been given. Then we can say 35, 50 is more. So naturally it will not be able to draw this. I will take 10. So if you take 10, this will be of the dashed out LT scale. If I take 15, because this is the hidden line type, we can be able to see. So this is how the adjustment we need to do. Whenever if I go for 20, this will be hidden, but this will be not be dashed out or the center line. So naturally it should be, I can give 15. So you will going to have this. So the square line type is written in blue color. Then the line type is center. You can see this is the center line, and the line width is 0.5. It is thicker than this. It is 0.4 and this is 0.5. Now we will go for a pentagon. So to draw a pentagon, so I have to go to the pentagon layer and make that as the current layer. So you just click on the pentagon and click on the set as the current layer. You just click on this. So now it has been changed to pentagon layer. So now here what I will do, I will just write a polygon by considering number of sides as 5. The center of the polygon is this and inscribed. Then as you see, you can see the dash dot line can be written here. So this is how we will be able to create this. This is of 0.8. So the line width is 0.8 and dash dot, it is the dash dot here. And then magenta color. So you have the magenta color. So this is how you will be able to do it. Now this is how we will be able to create the different entities in different layers. So only thing is, what is the procedure to do that? The procedure is, first if you want to create a circle, you create that circle in a circle layer. So make that circle layer as the current layer. Similarly, when you want to do it is in triangle. So go to the triangle layer, set as that current layer and draw a triangle. Similarly, you go to a square layer and make that square layer as the current layer and create the drawing. And similarly, pentagon, create it in pentagon layer and go to that pentagon layer and create the pentagon. So this is the exercise what we have done. Now what is the advantage by doing this? Now we will go to see. Suppose if I go to the circle and you just click on the circle, I will switch off the circle. Now you can see that circle is removed or displayed, has been removed from your drawing sheet. It is not been erased, but since the layer is switched off, so the circle layer, so whatever you have created, the entity in that circle layer has been switched off. So that means it is not visible. Similarly, if I want to go to the triangle, you just click on the triangle, that is bulb. You just click on this. So the triangular layer, so whatever you have created in this triangular layer will be switched off. Similarly, if you go to a square layer and you just click on that bulb, so you can see that the square will also be switched off. Now we will try to switch off the pentagon. So what happens, we will see. If you try to switch off the pentagon, so it says the current layer will be turned off. What do you want to do? The current layer, turn the current layer off or keep the current layer on. If you say still I want to switch off the current layer, you can always go to that and say current layer is switched off. So why it gives that particular warning? That is basically because when you want to create, now we are in the pentagon layer, which is the current layer. Suppose if I want to create any entity now, I will create one entity. Say for example, I will create a line now. And I am creating 2 lines and I have created 3 lines and say enter. So whether it has been taken or not, which we will not be able to know. But actually it has taken, that is basically because since the current layer is switched off, so we are not able to see whatever the drawing which we have been created in this particular layer. So now if I want to see that, again you go to the pentagon and click on that pentagon. So that layer will going to come switch on. So naturally the entity which we have created will be able to see. Now similarly, you just go to the square and switch on that square. So automatically you will going to get back the square layer. And when you switch on the triangle, you can see the triangle layer or triangle entity is came back on your screen. Similarly, the circle, you can see that circle will also comes on. So this is how we will be able to use the layer by using on and off. Now we will going to use the freeze and thaw. So to do that, so I will just go to the circle and freeze that particular circle. You just click on this. So again the freeze circle will going to be frozen. So the layer which will be frozen, that layer. Similarly, if I just freeze that triangle you can see here. You just click on this, the triangle will be disappear from your layer. Then square, you just click on the square, that square also disappears from this. Now when we try to switch off this pentagon, it says this layer cannot be frozen because it is the current layer. So current layer can never be frozen, but the current layer can be switched off. So this is the basic difference between freeze and off. But what is the advantage of using off and freeze? If you switch off the current layer, or when you switch off the layers by using off option, even though the display is not there on your screen, but when you want to take the printout, you will going to get it in the printout. But the frozen layer, you will not be able to get it in the printout. So that is the advantage of using freeze when you are using it. Naturally what happens is, when you are trying to do in the application wise, when we have the list of assemblies and sub-assemblies, you create the assemblies and sub-assemblies in the different layers, and then whichever the sub-assembly which you don't want, you can freeze that and you take the printout. And very good application will be there in the civil engineering drawings, wherein you have the pipelines, you have the electrical circuit, you have the sanitary circuit, all those things which you can create in different layers, and your plan in a different layer, and the electrical connections are in different layers. And the advantage is, if you don't want any connections, you switch off all the connections which has been created in the different layers, and you switch off or freeze in that, and then you take the printout. Only you are going to get the plan which you can take the printout directly, and whichever the one which you want, you just throw it and then use and take the printout. So that is the advantage. That means by using the single file, you can take the multiple different circuits can be taken in the printout. So now if I want to throw it, if I want to go back to this, you just click on this, you will going to get back. Similarly, you throw, this is what is called throw. If it is frozen, you will going to use throw, so you will going to get back. So from here, you will going to get back. So this is how you will be able to use this layer with on and off. This is the advantage of freeze and thaw.